Hello there. Here is the beginning of flawless content. I was having issues with my editor in certain programs. Not anymore. I've upgraded to the best, so we good to go. My apologies for the mistakes, no matter how minor in my past stories. I want it to make the audience happy, so let me know in the comments if it's a good improvement and enjoy. Cheers. Tim had always been drawn to the unknown. Exploring untouched territories was his passion, and the legends about mysterious creatures only fueled his curiosity further. The latest rumor circulating among the locals in a small town intrigued him the most. A cave was said to be home to skinwalkers, horrifying shape-shifting beings that haunted the nightmares of many. Determined to uncover the truth, Tim packed his gear and set out to explore the treacherous depths of the infamous cave. The entrance to the cave was concealed by a dense forest, creating an eerie ambiance that sent shivers down Tim's spine. Pushing through the overgrown branches, he found himself standing in front of a dark, gaping hole, the entrance to what was rumored to be a portal into another world. Tim donned his headlamp, tightened his backpack straps, and descended into the abyss. The cave was a labyrinth of winding tunnels, branching off into different directions, leading him further into the unknown. Tim could sense an unsettling presence, as if unseen eyes were watching his every move. The air grew colder, sending a chill that penetrated his bones. Yet his determination pushed him forward. As Tim explored deeper, strange occurrences began to unfold. He would hear whispers, faint cries echoing in the darkness, followed by an unnerving silence. Shadows danced and morphed along the cave walls, taking on twisted forms that seemed all too real. The cave was indeed alive with the presence of skinwalkers, and they reveled in Tim's fear. One night, as Tim took shelter in a small cavern, his heart pounded with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. He could hear faint skittering sounds like claws scurrying across the rocks. His mind played tricks, conjuring images of shifting shapes lurking in the shadows. Every creak, every distant sound amplified his senses, tormenting his mind. Soon his nights were plagued by relentless nightmares. The skinwalkers invaded his dreams, manifesting in grotesque and nightmarish forms. They taunted him, whispering unspeakable horrors into his ears, their inhuman voices piercing his consciousness. Tim's nights became a waking nightmare, a direct gateway to his deepest fears. Driven by his obsession and the need to conquer his own terror, Tim pressed on. His mind was the battleground between fear and the overpowering curiosity that initially led him to this cursed place. He knew he was treading a thin line between sanity and madness, but he couldn't turn back now. As he delved further into the heart of the cave, the tension built, and a sinister aura consumed him. Warnings etched into the walls by previous explorers hinted at an inescapable fate for anyone who ventured too far. But Tim was determined to defy those warnings, to prove that man could conquer the supernatural. However, his defiance came at a cost. The skinwalkers, sensing his audacity, escalated their attacks. They materialized, no longer hiding in the shadows, their forms twisted and distorted, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly malevolence. Their steps were silent but purposeful, closing in on their prey. In a final desperate act, Tim stumbled upon an ancient artifact, a talisman believed to have the power to control the skinwalkers. As he held it in his trembling hands, a sense of power surged through him. Hope flickered for a fleeting moment, before being extinguished by the demonic presence encroaching upon him. With a blood-chilling shriek, the skinwalkers descended upon Tim, their twisted limbs reaching out, claws slashing through the air. But in that moment of desperation, Tim activated the talisman. A brilliant light erupted from the artifact, engulfing the cave and banishing the skinwalkers into the ethereal realm from whence they came. Tim emerged from the cave battered and broken. The weight of the supernatural encounter transformed his soul, leaving behind fragments of a man forever changed. He had survived, but at what cost? The lines between reality and nightmare had blurred, and the horrors he witnessed would haunt him for the rest of his days. From that moment on, Tim abandoned his quest for the unknown. He had uncovered the existence of skinwalkers, but he also unraveled the fragility of the human psyche. Sometimes the mysteries of the world should be left unexplored, as delving too deeply can push us beyond the boundaries of our own sanity. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Much more to come. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the shit out of those like buttons. And email me with story ideas at twistelliestoryideas@gmail.com. I'll see you on the dark side. Sweet nightmares.